Finally. I'm reloading my computer. Bam. Okay. I'm still trying to get to it. So you took down the other one. Okay, because YouTube is telling me that the video is no longer available. Best I ever had. These machines are just unpredictable. Sometimes they act right, sometimes they're like, nope. Neto is saying I can't get the Liby. At least it is just sound now. We can rectify sound. When it starts catching, that one is that's a bad one.
Okay, I know where the sound problem came from. Yo, Neto. Okay, I believe you can hear me now. Everything is on point. Hotting for you, Jack.
Chuck, yeah, still I've not heard that word. Chuck.
Yeah.
I don't need Chuck.
Yeah, Nato say it's all good now. Okay, Nato. You can see the topic of today, okay?
Okay,
I think we
yeah,
I just shared the new link in the group. That's where Nato saw it and joined us. So
okay, awesome.
yeah, so I think we will be, or I will be doing the intro all over again because we did it the last time and everything was just messed up. We were just talking to ourselves.
Yeah.
Even talking to ourselves, but still not talking to ourselves because it was still breaking up. The video was breaking up, the audio was breaking up, everything was just goddamn. So, yep. What up? It's your boy Liby on Mulitown platform, and welcome to another episode of Contrast Podcast. Yeah. So, welcome to another episode of Contrast Podcast. Today we'll just be doing it the two of us because the ambassador, I don't think he's unreachable at the moment. We don't know why. Let's just hope he's fine. And yeah, we'll just start with life update because we already gave life updates. Eta gave me hers and I already know what she went through and she already know how my day was. And you guys can still experience one of the frustrating things about my day still currently going on with the life of today. So yeah. Maybe she would just have to say it for you guys watching right now. Okay? Yeah. So, boss lady,
okay,
over to you.
Yes. Okay, first of all, that name boss lady makes me uncomfortable.
Why?
It just makes me, I don't know, I just feel like boss lady is like boss lady, or that's what I'm saying. Like
too much money in your pocket.
Yeah, like I don't think I'm a boss lady, so I just feel like
claim it.
You know when you feel like you're a fraud.
No, claim it.
Okay. Okay, cool. Okay, so my day. So yeah, so like the review was saying, I already gave the live update, but I'll just try to summarize it and say what I said. So I was saying, for the past 3 days, I've been having some technical issues. And so it has been really challenging for me to get a lot of things done. But yesterday evening, before I went to bed, I actually sorted it out. When I sorted it out, I was like, okay, I think that I've accomplished a lot for today, just sorting this out. So I'm going to sleep. So yeah, today I got up and everything was running smoothly because that was sorted out. And yeah, so the day went well, or is going well. Let me not use past tense. Then after this, it just starts going
Don't
down.
jinx yourself.
Yeah, it's going well.
Yeah, okay. You know, when you were talking, I never heard the part of the 3 days, the past 3 days, because it was breaking up, and I never got it. Now that you just said it, I heard, like, I've got the whole story of what happened and the rest. I hope you got mine. So even if you never got mine, I think I'll just have to say it again. Yeah, my day has been stressful as fuck. Let me do that one slowly, so YouTube don't come after me. So my day was stressful as hell, trying to figure this thing out. Body hurts, sore from the gym and shit, and yeah, that's just been my day. And I've been lazy today too. Lazy, like, I don't know if it is because of the pains I'm feeling, but I've been lazy. I haven't even cooked. I haven't even got anything to eat. I've just been drinking water, like, and I'm still on it. So yeah,
People should have Uber Eats there, right?
yeah, we have. Even to order food, I haven't done it. I think I'll just call them, because the whole of today my mind was just buried into this live stream, because I recall the past 2 weeks we have been trying to improve or get this live thing to the best place it can be, but we may just come late because of the technical issues, or we may come late because of so many things. So today I just wanted to dedicate, like, when I woke up in the morning, I just came to this thing, started trying to see what the problem was, anything that needed payment. Like, I've paid premium for so many streaming apps for no reason. Paid Zoom. I already paid Zoom a long time ago. Paid plugins, I've just been paying things this morning, like just spending money on so many things except food. And so I don't know. Yeah, that's just how my day has been.
Okay.
And I was amazed when
I had
the ambassador posted this topic. The topic, when he posted this topic in the group, in the contrast group, I was like, okay, at least we have something we can expand on, at least something passionate that we can actually talk about, you know.
yeah. For me, I'm not passionate about the whole rap in pidgin, rap in whatever language.
Don't like it?
Like, I'm like, honestly, I don't really care. That should be the word. That should be the phrase. I don't really care. I am like, as far as I understand the lyrics, I don't really care the language you're using, or if I like the beat. If I like something about the song and I'm captivated by the song,
Yeah.
you can do it in your dialect, you can do it in pidgin, you can do it in English. I do not
You don't
care.
give two fucks. My words, not yours, but you don't really care.
I don't.
So yeah, the reason is, we can just say we don't really care, okay? That's what we may think, but based on, did you read everything that was written there? Did you read it all?
I read as much as I could. It was too long.
Yeah, because the guy is saying he doesn't, I think that's his personal preference. I just think he's voicing his personal opinion that he doesn't enjoy rap in pidgin, because this kind of a person, he doesn't even know the reason rap was even created. Why? What is rap? That was what the person needed even to understand what rap was. Because rap doesn't have a language, provided you're servicing or you're actually using that rap to do what it was made for, you know. Then the language doesn't matter if you're trying to reach certain people and you actually, that's the demographic you want to reach through that language. Because English, not everybody speaks English, you know. If that's because he's, let me use Dave Chappelle words, he's beating down on pidgin rappers. He's not even talking about Nigerian rappers who rap in Yoruba or Igbo, or Spanish rappers who rap in Spanish or Portuguese or German or Russian. There are rappers everywhere. Even Bali rappers who rap, Indian rappers who rap in Bali and Indian, I've forgotten the language, Punjab, I don't know. But there are rappers who rap in every language. But he's beating down on pidgin rappers. Why? I don't know. Okay, I just believe it's man. So the question is, let's just put this out as a question. Okay, let me tell these guys that the thing is going on now. If I had said we have a giveaway today, you see this thing will be at like 30 people going up to 40. That's how it is. When I say giveaway, you see the numbers are just going up. Numbers are just going up. Yeah. So the question here is, and it's for us and the guys watching, and guys are commenting in the group saying, yeah, somebody saying the live was late, so they have gone for football. Skizia Nenkia says he's coming online. Yeah, guys say they are coming online. So for me, this topic, rap was meant to address problems. Like, let's go way back from the beginning of rap. Okay, so this guy should know him beating down on pidgin rappers is insignificant. He should have just said he doesn't enjoy pidgin rap. He shouldn't have said they shouldn't rap in pidgin, or pidgin rap isn't necessary. He shouldn't have said that. Yeah, he should have just said he doesn't enjoy pidgin rap, because rap started when, in those days, the gentrification, in those days when rich white people come to black neighborhoods, okay, when there was still Black Wall Street and all this thing, even though that thing happened in poor neighborhoods in the USA, that was where hip-hop was birthed, like poor neighborhoods in Brooklyn. And so they always come down to those neighborhoods and they will burn down buildings, burn buildings down just to reconstruct them. Like a company can just come meet the mayor of that city, or pay gangsters in the night, or pay kids in the night to go and burn a certain building if they have tried to evacuate that building, and those guys don't want to move out, like the tenants, because they are poor. They don't have any means to get a new place, or they don't know where they can start moving to, or all these things. So the way these guys will do is they'll pay gangsters or hooligans in the night. They'll come and burn all those houses, all those cities, and the person who paid it, or the company that owned that land and that building, will want to build or the person who wants to start a building there, or a factory there, or something. So we just use that as a strategy. Like, when there are roaches in the house, or when there's ants in the house, you throw salt or smoke to disperse them. That was just what they were doing, and it was unfair. So hip-hop was created for those guys, right back in the beginning. Even it was started as in a club. They always mix Afro dance with jazz and certain bass, so they'll cut just the break part of it. Then the MC will just be the master of ceremony, will be making people dance, like say, oh, keep the environment going. So it was made an art, like a music piece, a genre of music, when the MC part of it started acting like these guys used it to relay that information and talk, to let people know on the other side, because that wasn't happening just in Brooklyn. It was happening in other parts of the USA. Like, there were poor people, like black people in so many parts of the USA. So when he did that song, or did those kind of songs, I've forgotten his name. I think it's Cool Heart or something. I'll just Google the names. But I've watched this series completely on Netflix, so I'm great with getting stories and all these the stories, events, and the rest. But keeping all those names, for me, I can keep a name if I feel like that name is worth money to me sometimes. But yeah, so he decided to use that art and to rap and explain what is happening in their hood. And tell these guys the people burning down your buildings is not by accident. All those things they say is fire accident, like insurance is all that. No, these guys actually pay for these buildings to be burned because they want to get us out of here, because they want to do this, and the government doesn't even care about us. We don't have good drinking water. They don't care to fix the streets out here. So when he did that kind of thing, first of all, there are songs that they call radio records. Those songs were not meant for radio, so radio could not accept it. So these guys decided to hustle their own records, like in clubs, in jukeboxes, like all this in word of mouth, selling the records like the cassettes in the trunk of their cars and all this thing, and the thing even spread. You see, so that was how hip hop was created. It was created to pass a message. It wasn't the language, or it was just created to pass a message, like cut through the mainstream, filtered down, watered down method of music that you'll be censored, and the main issues of society will be left out. Music in those days was just meant for business, entertainment, and the rest. But hip hop was made to send a message, to tell a story. If you want to tell a story, to vent, if you have something to vent, or to be stylistic, or to express yourself. Let's just say it's a form of expression. It's a means to express yourself. That's why you started seeing dope dealers coming into music, talking about how they were slanging dope, and all that gangsters coming there saying how they had two bodies and all these things, because it's a lifestyle. Like, people growing in that street, they know all these dope dealers. So when the dope dealers say all those things, they'll be like, yeah, we know that guy, like we want to be like him. Like, they were explaining the lifestyle they lived, where they came from. Nowadays, all these guys just say it because it sounds cool. They don't actually do it. But in those days, hip-hop was created, like that genre, the styles, the variations of hip-hop was created by the people who they were just explaining the lifestyle, where they came from, what was happening in their hood, what they were into, and all those things. Even twerking was created back in I think it was in the 80s. I think it was by I've forgotten the name. It wasn't even twerking back then. The name was something else. These girls sampled the song. Cardi B and the City Girls, they sampled the song, the original song. I wanna take 5 years of fucking I don't want to say the lyrics here, but that's just it. If you listen when the song started, you get that part. That's an original version of the twerk song. Like, it's a culture, it's a dance culture in I think it was in the West. I don't know if it is like the West side, like ladies like dancing that way, freaking out. Like, it was the culture, the Jamaican dance culture, that since Jamaicans were in the USA, it was another variation of that. Because Jamaica, the way they dance, you've seen the way they dance, like, it's freaky, it's wild. Sometimes you're like, you hurt yourself just dancing, so that culture, that part of it was integrated in hip-hop. That's where they created this Harlem Shake, they created this club records, they created all this variation. So coming now to pidgin rap. Okay, pidgin rap to me is the reason Jovi is who he is now, is because he used the same method pidgin rap was created for, to deliver that, to become who he is now, to be where he is now. Like New Star, anybody who has listened to New Star, you can relate that Jovi was explaining, even Don for Quad, everybody liked that song because what Jovi was rapping in all those songs were relatable. I wake up for morning, open charge with it. Who in Cameroon doesn't know that open charge with it? A piece for wall. Well, like when you're in the club, like men, you go behind the club, you pee on the wall, because sometimes in Cameroon they don't have good bathrooms and the rest. Like, he was just explaining the life in the streets in Douala. That was why everybody who listened to it and said Boko Gang, Boko God, that's why they related to it. That's rap, that's pidgin rap. Like New Star, he explained most of his songs, like in the HIV album. That's why I would say that's a classic album, and it will always be. I don't see any of his projects that he has dropped, I don't think any of them will come close to that, unless he has to live another lifetime or another lifestyle, or tell us his, because right now his reality is far-fetched or far removed from the average Cameroonian's reality. you know.
Okay.
Yeah, that's why some of the songs he does now don't connect the way they do, but they are dope though. They don't connect. So hip hop in pidgin is hip hop was meant to express yourself. It's a form of expression. So the language you express yourself in and the language you want to express yourself or relate to the people you feel like you've lived the same lifestyle with them, you use that language. Okay, so for most guys, okay, you guys watching, tell us if you're watching, just say hi so we know you're watching, because I can see you guys are coming online now. So tell us, is pidgin or is pidgin rap, or what's even the question? Is pidgin important in Cameroon hip hop? That's the question. Nato, you guys can answer. You guys can give us your thoughts on it. You guys can tell us what you think. Is it important in Cameroon? Do we need it?
Yeah, so if I have to add anything, it's like based on what you have said, definitely pidgin being our common lingo, our local lingo, that's what we grew up speaking on the streets. So if we have to tell our story genuinely, we cannot leave out the language which has carried us through our story. So for me, I feel like it's important. It's important for Cameroonians to put in that pidgin in their story. Now, also, I have a problem when somebody takes their artistic point of view or the type of art they appreciate to make general statements like this is what should be.
Yeah,
it's what you appreciate. It's not what should be. The fact that you like classical music doesn't mean that that's what artists should be doing. The fact that you like traditional music or what other kind of music does not mean that that's what everybody should like or that's what everybody should be listening to. So I have a problem when people make those kind of general statements based on their personal preferences.
Yeah, so okay, I wanted to say something when you were talking, it just blew that chain of thought away. Also, I wanted to say the pidgin, and I also get these guys. Maybe I can get where this guy is coming from. Like the population of Cameroon, majority is French, right? Maybe if you ask him, do you like French rap, he will accept. Or maybe he's talking about the marketability of the language in Cameroon.
Yeah, then say that. Don't say
it's not
necessary. Yeah, say that. Say it's not marketable, it's not blah blah blah, whatever. Don't say it's not necessary. If you say, okay, 80% of Cameroon is French speaking and they might not appreciate the pidgin rap, say that. Don't say because Cameroon is 80% and the other 20% doesn't matter. Because when you say it's not necessary, it means you're saying the 20% who can relate to the pidgin rap, the 20% who feel like pidgin should be in songs and pidgin is their reality, they don't matter in the music scene. So it's like, no, don't make those kind of general statements which you cannot really back.
So, yep, let me see. Also, like the topics, we were supposed to dissect so many topics today. A lady also complained about Salatier's music video. Have you watched that song featuring Avido Jess? Have you watched the song, the video of that song?
I've watched it.
What do you think about it?
That they are chorus. The day when I watched it, the whole day I was just saying,
the festivité.
No one ever pull it. Les festivités. The whole day I was just speaking that very line. Yeah, so I like it. First of all, I like the song. Like when Salatiel dropped his Africa Represented album, I was very vocal about my love for that album. I love a lot of the songs in that album. I cannot remember the songs which I did not like, but I really do remember the songs which I like. And that Avido Jess song, the song featuring Avido Jess, it was not one of my favorite songs, but it was an okay song which I appreciated. So yeah, so definitely the song was good. Then the video, I feel like the video matches the vibe of the song, but it's not what I've come to expect with Salatiel. Salatiel's song, I'm not expecting a lot of nudity, a lot of lefes, a lot of kind of crazy dance moves. Like I have not seen that in Salatiel songs before. Maybe I'm mistaken,
No,
but
the weekend.
going down
Pure,
memory
c'est le
lane.
weekend.
Okay, there was all that there. Okay, yeah, but like anyway, that was not what I was expecting from a Salatiel song, but that was what I was expecting for that brand of music which he was singing, and also they're talking about the festivité and whatever party vibe kind of song. So I was definitely expecting that kind of environment. And then a lot of people were also talking about the fact that he wore Magasco's dress. It was his brand of stuff there. And
Is
then,
it right? What's up?
He's promoting a brother. So yeah, I don't really have anything against the song. Like, honestly, I really do not have anything against the song. It was a party song, and it is what it was. But what did the girl say?
Okay, the girl said, let me read it. She said, say, when Salatiel do it, okay, it's in Pidgin. When Salatiel do a video with Botox all side, all man go talk how amazing no more talk that is amazing. The video is amazing. It's really nice. Nobody talked about how the girls in the video were just showing their big Botox. Showing their big Botox. Okay, wait, let me be like angry lady. When Salatiel drop video, we all man there for their Botox, their side. It is really nice. When I go to say it is really nice.
No,
angry
lady voice.
Yeah, I want to the angry lady voice. Yeah. Don't worry. Same. Nobody talked about how the girl in the videos were showing their big Botox. And y'all say, I don't get that part. And you all couldn't. Okay, and you all couldn't throw them online. Okay, the mix English and Pidgin. So when I go Pidgin, they go jump for English. Now the mix are confused. So when it's Askia, because you all know her, you troll her online, start talking about how Africa is, and start preaching some of religion. So what? Go up, come down. This showbiz is not church service. When I hear, so that Salatiel video he shoot now for America or now for England. Aye. So yeah, the person who posted was J Martin promo and blah blah blah. Yeah. So she's actually complaining when Askia, like so many artists, even Malox, like when she was even talking, I thought she was even going to say when Malox posted the video when I started talking how we feel about kid dance and new et tout ça. But she instead went with Askia. I haven't. Maybe it's because I don't follow Askia that closely.
The whole Askia thing. Oh, let me fill you in. So Askia, I don't think the video is even out. So it was just a snippet of the video, like
with Zitra
and like shots. Yeah. So then I remember there was this what's this girl's name? A Delhi singer. Delhi singer. She's a blogger. She's a life coach. I don't know, but she was talking about like Askia. There are a lot of younger girls who look up to her being nude, like because she was very exposed. So like her being exposed like in a video in the younger generation and yeah, stuff like that. Yeah, that was basically it. So I don't know, like honestly, I would say like if Salatiel, for example, when Ambe did that cover for his album and he was nude, people spoke. Yeah. If it was Salatiel that was doing things in the nude, people would speak about it. But it is girls in his video. Like if there was a guy dancing, a guy in Askia's song nude, people would probably be like, oh my God, what's that? Or they'll be like, okay, good physique or whatever. I don't know how they'll react. But the kind of criticism or the reaction is not as strong when it is not the artist themselves who does it. Daphne was dressed and people did not like the way she was dressed. People came at her. If she snapped with somebody who was not dressed right, I don't think they will come at her. So for me, I feel like there's a difference there of a girl being nude in Salatiel's video and Askia herself being nude.
Okay. That thing is double standard. You should stop feeling like, oh, let me just read Ezra's comment. Ezra, I saw the comment a long time ago. I'm sorry. I was talking, I couldn't cut her off. So, we are enjoying Nigerians and Ghanaians rapping in pidgin, right? And that has made them popular, even in countries like the UK, in the USA, the UK, where people don't even speak pidgin. All way in a way, as long as it's good. Yeah. So, yep, you have a point. Even in the beginning of all this, I said it that we most Cameroonians, they listen to this Nigerian hip hop like Olamide and Fina, the rap in Igbo and Yoruba, and they enjoy it, and they say what? But I'm just saying that guy just, I don't know why the guy is saying that about the pidgin rap, Cameroon pidgin rap, but yeah, he has some sort of complex. That's just all I can say. He has some sort of complex.
It's his choice. He likes what he likes, so you should not make it like a general rule of thumb saying it's not necessary, whatever.
Yeah. So
and also sometimes I feel like not everything deserves the attention we give it. Like Pancho Ducame taking it and writing a whole write-up based on what that dude said. I'm like, some things you just need to look at and be like, you know what, this is not necessary too. He said pidgin rap is not necessary. That comment was not necessary, and we'll just let it be. Not necessary.
Yeah. Also, back to that, the topic of Askia and that thing. You say if it was the artist themselves, it's different from when it's somebody in their video, right? What about the backlash Malos get every time he drops a video?
So he gets backlash because girls are nude in his video.
Not nude, but almost dressed the same way those girls in exactly the same way those girls in Salatiel's video were dressed. Twerking.
Honestly, for me, these things, I don't know, like, I really like to leave everything to the discretion of the individual, right? So that's my point of view. That's my personal take on the matter. Like, if this is what you vibe to, if this is what you like, by all means, it's cool. I really don't have much to say or much to criticize about it. It's cool, right? And the whole Salatiel, Malok, I don't know, honestly. I don't know the reason why Salatiel will be giving preferential treatment to Maloks. Like, why is there like, do you think like people are generally biased towards Maloks? Like, I don't feel like people hate Malok for some unknown reason and they just want to pick on him, and Salatiel, they're like, this is our golden boy and we'll never pick on him. I'm like, it is what it is. Probably people did not notice the nudity as they noticed with Maloks, or people did not just feel like talking, but I don't feel like there is some special attention that they are paying to Malok that they are not paying to Salatiel. I don't personally think so.
I don't know why it's just, I don't know. Skizzy and Nenki has left a comment. Can you see it that way?
Let me see. Yes, I can see.
Okay, it's IK Jakes. IK Jakes have left a comment.
Yeah, it is. Okay. There's no fixed formula. Anything can pass and be important depending on the artist's preference and his audience. People listen for various reasons, but not all rap listeners focus on the bars. And okay, I guess he has to write again. Yeah, definitely. Like, I agree with you. Okay, as such, the requirements differ. That's why, without being Americans, we enjoy their rap and slangs, and we equally do for other countries. So there's no need for stereotypes. Yeah, true. I think when somebody sings a song that they can relate to and they sing with the love, the emotions, and the confidence and whatever. I'm just trying to describe the way American rappers do what they do. It's kind of contagious, and it's it's something that makes other people want to do that and want to be that. So I feel we as Cameroonians, it's our responsibility to make the pidgin cool, to make the PIDGIN rap cool and be very confident about it, because it's part of our who we are, right? It's part of who we are. It's our responsibility to make it cool, and hopefully other people copy and try to be it. I remember I was watching one video, and the lady was interviewing this DJ Kobe, DJ Kobe, yeah, you know her, right? This girl, she's the daughter of this Nigerian billionaire or millionaire. You know what I'm talking about?
No, I don't know her.
Okay, so she's a DJ. Her father is a very rich man, so she's very famous. She's famous for being a heiress and now a DJ too. So she was talking about how when she initially started DJing, she would go to London and she'll go to a party, and when she says she wants to play African songs, other people will be like, no African songs over here. Then she decided, in order to get gigs, she was playing music which she did not really vibe to and she did not really like, in order to get the gigs. But later on, the whole African trend became a thing, and now she's invited to some of those places because she's African and they know she'll play African songs. So I'm just trying to say, like, things change, especially when we are persistent. Like, there was a time when the Afrobeat thing was not cool. There was a time when Nigerian music was not cool. But now it's everywhere and people are vibing to it. People are loving it. Even people don't know the language, people don't know Pidgin, try to sing along.
So NGK just left a comment here that made me giga. That's I couldn't cut you off. GK. GK say Boko rap is the best genre of rap in CAMER so far. But true, there's no genre in Cameroon that is rap. Like he said, best rap, right? The best genre of rap, yeah, in CAMER, yeah, that is Mboko. There's no one, yeah. It's Mboko. Because the identity, the way that rap style came into place, like it was poetry in Mboko, like in rapping style. That's rap. Rap is poetry or passing out a message, like expressing yourself, what you feel, where you're from. That's rap. And that's why so many people connected to Man Past Man, connected to New Star, connected to Done for Quad. Because he was explaining his environment, and that was the norm of most Cameroonians at that point in time. Even up to now, so many Cameroonians still live that way. Up to now. So that, to me, that's a classic. Like NGK, you've just said it all. So yeah, and yep, I think that's the last topic of today, and Askia's nomination. So I think that was the last thing the ambassador sent.
Askia has been nominated for what?
Afrima.
Oh, I'm even Kosi.
Yeah, in that category, she's the only Cameroonian female there. I think it's rap, African rap female artist. I think it's the first time a female artist is nominated for that thing, right?
You see? I was just thinking how, you remember the time when this Cameroonian host was on a Nigerian TV platform, and then the host asked her, is there an entertainment industry in Cameroon? It's just funny. Today when I saw Kosi being nominated, I just thought, like, this is not the first time a Cameroonian has been nominated. This is not the first time a Cameroonian has been won in those international platforms.
Yeah, Cameroonians have won Afrima so many times. I think Mr. Liu has won it, and even Loco has won it, Daphne has won it.
Yeah, and even Stanley Eno beating Burna Boy, MTV. I'm sure, like, if you are in a Nigerian,
with that year, who was nominated with him?
Burna Boy is nominated. You're like, okay, probably he'll win. No, he doesn't win. Who wins? Somebody from Cameroon. And then you ask that kind of question. Those kind of things make me realize, just confirm my thought that I feel like sometimes Nigerians pretend not to know about Cameroonian stuff or what happened in Cameroon just for shade. sometimes like honestly, like when they come to Cameroon, like, oh, I don't know these people, I don't know, maybe I know just this, but I feel like sometimes it's just for shit. Like you really do not know these people, really, and you are following up your entertainment scene and all those things. You do not know these people. I wonder out loud.
Yeah, so yep. And she's urging everybody to vote. Even got yeah, everybody's urging to vote for Askia. So yeah. But I was even thinking the work she put in. Yeah. Let me just leave that award to pass first. If she wins, then we'll celebrate together. I'm happy that the politics is favoring a Cameroonian this time around. Yeah, that's just all I'll say for now.
Yeah, I'm just thinking, like, Africa has had a really crazy year with all the home drama and
Yeah,
people coming at her for various reasons.
but not musically though.
But
not musically. That's what I'm saying. I'm happy that the
yeah.
politics is favoring a Cameroonian this time around.
Yeah, so for me, I'm like, sometimes in life, not everything goes right, but it's important that at least some things go right.
Yeah.
She has had a breakdown this year. Remember when she was, I don't know if you watched the video when she was like talking and getting really emotional in her car, in a car, and a lot of people were commenting about it. And
even Tila, right? Tila did the same thing in a car too and cried. I think these girls like using cars when they want to express certain things. Like they leave the house, find a car, get inside so they can cry inside and nobody will notice. Or they can go wild in that car when they do the live issue.
Yeah. Anyway, I just feel like it's good for Askia that something good things are happening for her despite all the.
NGK said no. NGK said it's not shade that they don't know.
They don't know. Like, how can they not know? Honestly, like. Cameroonians being nominated for all this.
No, but to be honest, even this way, they don't know. When I even ask, they don't know. Even people in Gabon or Ivory Coast here, when I ask them that they should name one Cameroon artist, they don't know. Say, tell me one name, they don't know. Okay, I say, tu connais Teno, mais Teno c'est un Ivoirien, no? I say, mouf. So sometimes that's how it is. A dope artist in Africa, they will just. Like when you call Blanche Riley, say, oui, je connais Blanche Riley. C'est une Camerounaise, Congolaise, Gabonese, all these guys. But they don't know these guys really? Are Cameroonians.
They don't know.
Yeah.
I beg. It's okay. Okay.
Even Nigerians really don't know because they even thought Abili Longomba was from Cameroon.
I beg. There's not no. What's my own day?
So I don't know how we can brand, or even the popular guys, the guys who go beyond international. I don't know how they can brand that they are from Cameroon to make that information or that name stick, to make that name the identity, put the identity on the map.
There's no more you can do now. You say you're from Cameroon, people don't know you're from Cameroon. What can you do other than saying you're from Cameroon? If you care about Blanche Bailey, you watch her interviews, you probably have heard her say she's from Cameroon and you still don't know she's from Cameroon. What can she do again?
Even the PIDGIN she even uses.
Even
the PIDGIN she uses, even in her songs, I think she has called name of some places in Cameroon, right?
Yeah. It's just crazy. I was watching Daphne interview on Trace Africa, and in the beginning of her interview, she was like, you see Daphne Njie, I'm from Cameroon, blah, 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 blah. Like they begin their interviews to say by saying, I am this person from Cameroon, and you know that they are from Cameroon. What else can they do? So they put you on their forehead.
NGK, yeah, you have a point, but no, NGK, this last point you drop, I don't think is true, because most of these guys, when you start calling the names, some of them know those names, but they don't know these guys came from Cameroon. Not that we don't have a big international artists that make African dances. No, most of these guys, their songs get into all these places. Like I said it one time, I went into the club here and I heard they play that Magasco song, Validation. And I was like, Wait. How did that song get here? Like, you know, so some of them they know and they like some of the songs, but they don't know those guys are Cameroonians. Even Francis Ngannou said he never knew Mr. Leo was a Cameroonian when he heard that On va gérer in France. That they told him that I was a Cameroonian. Then as from there, he just started following Mr. Leo. From there, the day he just knew Mr. Leo was a Cameroonian, he became a fan.
But the thing is now, I'm like, these people are human beings like us. And me as a human being, there is no artist, like, or let me not say no artist. I feel like if I say no artist, would be like exaggerating. But most of the artists that I'm a fan of, that I know up to 5 of their songs, I know where they are from. So why do you think these people, are they some special kind of human being that they don't have the time to Google these artists, that they will not know where these artists are from? Like, it's one thing not to know any Cameroonian artists, but another thing to know Cameroonian artists and not know they are from Cameroon. You know up to 5 Cameroonian artists, you know their songs, you probably have watched some of their interviews or attended some of their concerts, but you don't still know they are from Cameroon. Like, how does that make sense? Like, how it's just hard for me to comprehend that. Honestly, it's hard for me to say that that's an honest answer. Like, you do not know this person is from Cameroon.
Okay, what if these guys were not actual fans? They are just casual listeners who always just come across these songs everywhere. Or sometimes,
that's it.
Yeah, because most of the time they may come across these songs like in the club. Every time you go to the club, they always play that song and you enjoy it. You just ask, but now sing that song, they'll just tell you the person's name. From there, you know the person's name. But at that point in time, you don't have all that time to ask where did that person come from. At least you know the name, you know the song. Yeah, sometimes it happens like that. You know, even like Tyke too. Tyke was nominated and his identity there was put Cameroon. Tyke had so many nominations there, like representing Cameroon. But for an average Cameroonian, that's not fully Cameroon, you know, because Tyke is, to me, that's a French artist. It's almost like Maître James is a French artist, but they will say he's where I think Gabonese. I don't know.
Why is he a French artist? Why is Tyke a French artist? Because he was born in France.
One, he was born in France. 2, the infrastructure was in France. Like, his style of music is French. He does French R&B, and his audience, his market is French. He was born there. He grew there. To me, that's a French artist. It's not like it's a Cameroon artist who did Cameroon sounds originally known for Cameroon, and those sounds crossed over. Tyke is a French artist to me. Same with Maître James.
Yeah, he can be.
Maître James is now trying to come back. That's why he did that Sapi Comme Jamais. He's trying to come back to his roots and trying to relate with where he came from. That's why sometimes he does 1 or 2 these Afrobeats kind of songs. But Tyke, to me, that's a French artist. Though he's Cameroonian, but yeah.
Yeah, I feel like he can be both. There's nothing stopping him from being both French and a Cameroonian.
But if he claims Cameroon, but most of the time he doesn't claim Cameroon.
He doesn't claim Cameroon.
He doesn't claim or champion Cameroon that much. Like Maître James will always champion where he comes from, or let's just say Singular will always champion where they come from. The only time he champions or the only time he claimed Cameroon was when he was invited to come and perform in Cameroon with Loco. That was when he started carrying his Cameroon flag, talking about Cameroon, the guy on the label. After that, it's almost like Kylian Mbappe and Cameroon. Mbappe doesn't claim Cameroon in any shape or form. Yeah. Maybe because he never had the support. Because Mbappe's own is clear because he said he never had the support when he was in Cameroon. And even his dad brought him back to Cameroon for them to put him in the national team, and they told him to pay a bribe for his son to play in the national team when he was that good. They told him to bring money and pay this person, pay this person.
People don't care about you being good.
He just took his son and went back to France and just said, "Mon fils est français." Mbappe just said he's français. He went on Twitter and clarified it. I'm not Cameroonian, I'm French. Because I recall when my dad took me to Cameroon, they said I should pay this person, on amène l'argent pour ça. No. As from that day, I just said I'm not Cameroonian again. You guys rejected me, so you should stop claiming me when you see my achievements. That's how it is.
But it's funny because like even Francis Gano that people are talking about everywhere, people are inviting him to places, putting him on billboards.
Going to
He
even the
not have to leave
presidency.
Cameroon hereby. He had to go through the desert that just leave Cameroon.
Exactly.
He went through the desert, like he didn't even have a plane ticket. He was like, okay, things are so hard, no plane ticket, but I'm still going. That's how desperate he was to leave Cameroon. And so in a way, like Cameroon never did anything for him,
Yeah.
and he desperately had to leave Cameroon. And now he has gone there and made it for himself, and Cameroon is like, oh, our son.
Yeah,
It's
our
crazy.
son. Champion, champion.
It is what it is.
The truth is,
Yeah.
we
I
just
just feel
champion
like
the success. We don't build the characters, but we champion their achievements. We try to tear or negate or prevent them when they are on the come up, but when they make it to their destinations, we try to associate ourselves with that's Cameroon, with that glory, to put ourselves, attach a flag beside that name, and say that's a product. That's a product of Cameroon. You know. Yeah, that is like that. Even it goes right down to families. There are some families that when you start, maybe you want to be a musician or a model or an artist or an actress, your family will slam you, say just stop that so you do, but they will say go write concours and all that. But when you start making money, get these nominations, they start seeing you getting into the places or being with the actors that they always watch with you in the house. They start saying, hey, you don't be nana big man. Now my picking that. Yeah, that's it.
yeah. Yeah, I'm just, I mean,
Okay, Nji.
just a moment. Let me adjust.
Yeah. Okay, we'll soon be ending because we're already at 15 minutes. Let me read this NGK comments. NGK said, where do our big artists perform at? Like most of like Cameroon, where do our big artists perform at? He said, most of the times, where do they perform? Even Anglophone artists, they perform in Gabon and Cote d'Ivoire. So most of our big artists, they perform in French-speaking countries. So yeah, Cameroonians are known in French Africa. So I don't even blame when most countries think Cameroon is a French-speaking country, just a French-speaking country.
Yeah, I don't blame them, but it's annoying. It's annoying. It's like when you sometimes when you want to apply to certain schools or you want to do certain things, as far as you're from Cameroon, you're like, oh, you're French speaking. So
yeah, you need to write the
we don't recognize you. And that's annoying. You're like, man, I've studied my whole life in English, and people are coming to ask me
all in English.
Where is it supposed to be? Some kind of basic English questions I was asking you to answer. And you're like, oh my God, are you so serious now? Well, it is what it is. It's our reality, which I guess we just need to accept. And for me, I feel like Cameroon, we're in a place where we have a lot of deficit. There's a lot of things that are wrong, and we are not in that place where the small things that are going right, we start even pushing away. Boko rap is one of the things that I feel like is going right. And having that identity, rapping in PIDGIN or doing the like what Sango Eddie is doing.
Exactly, yeah.
Those are all things which I feel like these are good for the Cameroonian entertainment industry. Then start saying we start saying they are not necessary and start saying like no point. I'm like, first of all, we have a lot of things that are going wrong. Just leave the things that are going right, let it just be there like that, and let's try to sort out the things that are going wrong. Yeah. For me, I'm like, nope, don't go there. Do not go there.
And you can say Cameroon is just a fucked up country. And YouTube decided to hide the comment and ask me, do you want to show the public this comment? YouTube.
Yeah, Cameroon is crazy. Cameroon is crazy. Like honestly, I feel like once you get to a certain stage of success, you just need to let those things go. Honestly, a lot of these people. I remember when I was in the Catholic University, this guy, how do you call him? This MBA dude, Joel Embiid. Oh, yeah, it's Joel Embiid now. Is it Joel Embiid? I've forgotten that two of them in the MBA. One of them came to our school. We usually have this like guest speaker things every first Wednesday of the month. So one of the Wednesdays, he had to come to speak and motivate us. And the day when he was coming in front of the school, there was this huge banner they had put. Everybody was required to dress in a certain way. The school was supposed to be clean. People were supposed to stand in lines and wait. It was such a big deal. And I'm like, this was probably a young man who was here hustling and not seeing straight in the country, and finally he has found his way. Like all the them that are telling you, stand here, they would have probably not picked his height normally when he was in his hustle. But now, because he has made it, they are all, hey, he's coming, people should. Yeah. It's just the reality that you get to see, that the higher you go, the people who look low on you, who did not even have your time, they become like wanting to be your best friend and wanting to be very close and wanting to talk to you and be very respectful. You just need to accept that that's the way it is, and know those people in your life who are the real deal. Those people who were there for you in the down times, and just know like, okay, I'll give you guys your respect, the mutual respect, but at arm's length, and it is what it is.
Okay.
That's Cameroon.
Njike just said their names. He said Joel Embiid and Pascal Sekam.
Yes, so it was Pascal Sekam that came to our school. It was a whole
okay. After
blah, blah.
Those guys here in Toronto, they won the NBA, and Pascal was the MVP.
No, this was in 2000 and man, it was 2000 either 15 or 16
okay,
like that.
No, yeah.
This was since, this was since. Yeah, so this was when I think he just got into the NBA, or I don't know.
Yeah, I think he just got in.
So they're just like, oh, NBA, oh, he's in the NBA. He has to come and speak. People have to listen to his advice. Right.
Cameroon. Oh, baby, man.
It's crazy. It's great. I'm telling you, like the falls that they make, they kind of crazy falls that make for those kind of things. You have to stand in two straight lines, stand like this, then you pass in the middle, then you have to, oh my God. I'm like, well, it is what it is.
Think about this. What can't you see Francis Ngannou's own? They are making these, even the day he came into Cameroon, MTN say, hey, no, the way MTN is the way. With Francis Ngannou coming to the presidency, everybody is, that's just the country we come from. Like, see, convoy, they're sending presidential guard for him. Somebody that can even beat up all the presidential guards, beat one, they are sending. When he was here, nobody had his time. If he told them that he wanted to fight, they'll say, Mon frère pas chercher le boulot. You see?
Fight. Like what? Fight. Like look at the people we knew. Like growing up, we knew this Supermakia.
Yeah.
These were the wrestlers that we knew. They did not really have any money. They did not make it big or anything.
They just had name and that prestige of being a Cameroonian, that shoulder. No finance, no money, no support.
Even if he would have stayed, even if Francis Ngannou would have stayed in Cameroon, he would not have made it as he has made it now. No way. He had to desperately live through the desert. And now people are making all embracing things.
Yeah. The Cameroon.
It's crazy.
Okay. Thank you guys for tuning in. Let's just end it here. I can see Eta is already tired. Are you?
She is.
If you're not, we can keep on going. We can just use this like therapy. Just keep going. If you don't have anything to do, we can just be talking. But you're tired. I think we can call it a day. Okay. So thank everybody who watched. GK, thank you for participating, making this a 3-person conversation since the ambassador is not here. And IKJX,
Yeah.
thank you too for contributing. Izoroy, thank you for tuning in. Nato August, thank you. And recall when we started the first live, we had Skizzy and Enkia. We had some guys
DJ
there.
Jabs.
DJ Chaps was there. We had I think it's Clay. Is it Clancy? So Clancy was there too, but the audio had a problem and the thing was freezing up, so we had to end our live and start it again. So, uh, and then in the group they started saying they had commitments for the day and all that. So, thank you guys who tuned in. Thank everybody who comments. Thank everybody who contributed to the topic of today. We always just use the topics of today like questions. That's why on Monitor I just like to use the topics as questions, so to get you guys involved. But here we just dissect everything. We can talk about everything happening within the week. It's like therapy or just a reunion, breaking down so many things that we think about. Talk about our interest, the things we learn, the things we are passionate about. So we were talking about hip hop, but dove into Cameroon and Le Pays Mal. So that's a beautiful podcast, you know. So thank everybody who tuned in. Definitely like the video if you haven't liked it yet. Like the video and share, so you tell YouTube, okay, I enjoyed it, so they can start pushing it to everybody else to join the community and have the same experience you guys have, or share the same passion with you guys. Okay, so before I end it, what is let me ask Ita. She says she doesn't like the name Boss Lady and I wanted to say it, so she just Ita, what do you have as the closing statement to take us out?
Yeah, I think you have said it all, and definitely the ambassador is missed. I miss playing the middleman, and you guys just going back and forth, and I'm just like, okay, what do you think? Okay. Yeah, I miss that. Yeah, but it's cool. It's cool. Yeah, hopefully Monday it's mostly light issue. I'm like almost 80% certain that they have light issue and his battery is low and his phone is off, because Boya has been crazy these days. Yeah, but yeah, hopefully that is sorted out by Monday and we should be a 3-person crew again. Yeah, so that's all I have to say. See you guys Monday.
Okay, thank you guys. Bye.
Bye.